Good morning, students. Today we'll be doing the question answers of the chapter Rat Trap. Before doing the question answers, first we have to infer the meaning from the context. We have give some expressions have been given to us. The answer is the first one is keep body and soul together, to manage, to keep alive, to survive. Hunger gleamed in his eyes, feeling so hungry. That expression shows on one's face. Plods along the road, moving along the road slowly but deliberately to walk with a heavy feet. Unwanted joy, unusual pleasure or happiness. Impenetrable prison, impassable confinement. Nodded a haughty consent, indifferent agreement. Eased his way, moved himself slowly and carefully. Fallen into a line of thought, agreement of thoughts. Things have gone downhill to decline or grow worse and worse. Now, from where did the peddler get the idea of the world being a rat trap? The answer is during one of his usual plodding, the peddler thought on the subject of rat traps. It presented him with the idea of the world being a rat trap, and he grew fond of thinking this way. Second question is, why was he amused by this idea? The peddler was amused by the idea of the world being a giant rat trap because he was never treated kindly by the world. Therefore, he harbored hard feelings for it and loved to think ill of it by comparing it with a giant rat trap. The third question is, did the peddler expect the kind of hospitality that he received from the crofter? Answer is no, the peddler did not expect the kind of hospitality that he received from the crofter. This was because usually he was greeted by sore and unfriendly faces whenever he knocked on doors and requested for shelter. Question fourth is, why was the crofter so talkative and friendly with the peddler? The answer is the crofter was a lonely fellow who lived on his own in a little grey cottage by the roadside. He had no wife or children and craved company and friends. So one day, when the peddler turned up at his doorstep, he was happy to find someone to talk to be relieved of his boredom and monotony. This is the reason he was so talkative and friendly with the peddler. Question fifth is, why did he show the 30 corner to the peddler? The answer is the crofter was a naive and trusting man who craved company more than anything else. He wanted to share his joy of earning the money with someone. He got his chance when the peddler came along. Moreover, he thought that the peddler did not believe him, so he showed the peddler the 30 corner bills that he kept in a leather pouch. Question 6 is, did the peddler respect the confidence respond in him by the crofter? The answer is no, the peddler did not respect the confidence reposed by him by the crofter. In fact, he betrayed his trust by robbing the 30 corners from him. However, later in the story, his conscience was awakened by the stay with Wilmansons and he decided to return the money. Question 7th is, what made the peddler think that he had indeed fallen into a rat trap? The answer is, after stealing the money, the peddler tried to escape through the forest, but soon got lost. Left in despair, he recollected his own thoughts on the world being a giant rat trap. A sudden realization came to him that he had finally got himself caught in the rat trap because he allowed himself to be tempted by the bait, the 30 corner bills. Similarly, on his way to the ironmaster's home, he felt himself caught in the trap. He was again haunted by such thoughts when the ironmaster, on realizing the truth about the peddler, threatened to get him arrested. The rat trap seller expressed himself strongly, realizing that the worldly bait had once more tempted and trapped him. Question 8 is, Why did the ironmaster speak kindly to the peddler and invite him home? The answer is the ironmaster of Ramso Iron's work spoke kindly to the peddler because he had mistaken him for an old regimental comrade, Captain von Stele. The ironmaster wanted to help the peddler not only in regaining his health but also in taking up a new vocation. Moreover, the ironmaster was a lonely fellow who lived with his oldest daughter after the death of his wife and departure of his sons. As he longed for some company on the Christmas Eve, he invited the peddler to his home. Question ninth is, why did the peddler decline the invitation? The answer is the peddler was alarmed at the idea of spending the night at the manor of the ironmaster of the Ramso Ironwork, who was an ex-army man. He had not made an attempt to correct the ironmaster when he was mistaken for an old acquaintance. Moreover, he was anxious about the fact that he had the stolen 30 corner bills with him, and expecting the invitation would be like throwing himself voluntarily into the lion's den. Therefore, the peddler thought it better to decline the invitation. What made the peddler accept Edla Wilmenson's invitation? The answer is, by his frightened look, Edla guessed that the peddler had either stolen something or has escaped prison, so she hinted an assurance that he would be free to leave whenever he wanted, reassured his acceptance the invitation. Reassured, he accepted the invitation. Question fourth is, what doubts did Edla had about the peddler? When Edla went to the iron mill to fetch the peddler, she noticed that he was frightened. She had doubts that the peddler had stolen something or had escaped prison. His appearance and behavior also left her in doubts whether he was actually an educated man as claimed by her father. When did the ironmaster realize his mistake? The ironmaster realized his mistake the next day when the peddler turned up at breakfast. The valet had bathed the peddler, cut his hair, shaved him, and given him clothes. The ironmaster realized that he had been deceived in recognizing the person because of the reflection of the furnace the previous night. Question 13th is, why did the peddler say in defense when it was clear that he was not the person the ironmaster had thought he was? To defend himself, the peddler argued that he had never said that he was a captain or the old comrade of the ironmaster. In fact, he had repeatedly declined the invitation to spend the Christmas at the manor. Question 14th is, why did Edla still entertain the peddler even after she knew the truth about him? The answer is, Edla had a kind and sympathetic heart that was pained by the plight of the poor peddler. She requested her father to allow him to spend one day with them in peace as a respite from the struggle he had endured round the year. Her principles did not allow her to throw this man out of the house on the Christmas Eve, especially when they had already promised him Christmas cheer. Moreover, she had been in high spirits that morning, thinking the ways in which she would help the tramp. Therefore, even after knowing the truth, Edla wanted to entertain the peddler. Why was Edla happy to see the gift left by the peddler? Edla showed great trust in him by letting him stay at the manor on the Christmas Eve, but the news about the robbery had left her dejected. So she was overjoyed when she reached home to find the package and the letter left by the peddler. The gesture of appreciation from the peddler made her happy. Question 16th is, why did the peddler sign himself as Captain von Stele? Answer is, throughout his life the peddler had never known respect. He was always treated coldly by the world. For the first time in his life, he was honored and respected as if he were a captain. Even after the truth was exposed, the daughter continued to treat him in a similar way. The way he was treated encouraged him to behave in like a manner. He was signed the letter as Captain von Stele so as to underline the impact of Edla's goodness on him. So these 16 questions and the vocabulary you have to do in your copies. Have a good day all of you.